Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second to last match and the first match of today for this week of TSO, the Touhou Survival Open. Very good match we have because every match is good. but a match I really look forward to. It's IHNN versus Marbles or whatever name he has at any point. It keeps changing. I'm joined today by Fami and Hourai. Hello to you too.
It's an honor to be here again. It was a good event last year, and we're here once again, ready for another legendary event, right?
I can't have that type of vibe, but I am also excited. It's just that it doesn't shine that much from my voice.
This will be legendary if Marbles plays EOSD and gets one miss to demarcation, which is definitely on the table.
It's on the
Probably
table.
won't happen, but it might.
Not the most likely, but you know.
I didn't know Marbles played USD, so it will be funny to watch either way.
Well, from what I know, Marble is one of those players that can play that plays a lot of games. 30th century specialized in one, except like POV, but POV is not helpful for this tournament. But like the rest just plays a lot of different games compared to IHNN, that is mostly a GDC player, though they have some pretty good runs on Marv too.
Yeah, IHNN does a lot of little challenges that don't necessarily involve runs, but DDC is one of his best games.
Definitely.
Actually, definitely the best.
First time I'm gonna see him playing as well, so yeah, it will be an interesting matchup to see. Two unusual players fighting together today on Swiss Round 1.
So we have some slides that we need to show you. There they are. So, the definitely not ripped off TWC slide. Touhou Survival Open is a Touhou project survival tournament with players able to compete across different Touhou games. This is a high-level tournament. If you are unfamiliar with Touhou, the Touhou Wiki and the Damaku Gameplay Wiki may be of help during the match. So here are the links of the Touhou Wiki and the Marble Wiki site. I didn't need to use George to say shout out to Marble for hosting about everything ever. Generally just shout out to Marble. So yeah, this is 1v1 matches, and there is no reset. It means like you do one run, at least for the qualifiers, you do one run, and then it's like more runs. But like each run, you cannot reset. You die, you continue. You shouldn't have missed. Unlucky. And so how the scoring works is you start with a penalty score that is depending on the shot type and like the game too, and like there is like we did like metrics for like 3 months in order to try and have the shot types be fair to one another for how difficult they are, and then each miss adds a penalty to it. So you start with we start like a 1, I don't know, and then for each miss you're gonna get like plus 0.9, for example. But I don't know if there is a shot type that does that, but yeah, just increase, and you want to have the lowest score at the end. Also, the bombs and extra conditions count as 2 miss the first time you use them, and 1 miss for each time after that, with exception of UFO summons, which just change the base penalty, and cards in UOM, which are simply disallowed. And yeah, the lower penalty score wins.
Indeed. Well, this is the state of the tournament so far on Swiss Round 1. We have 4 players remaining, so we have 2 battles that remain. Right now, the way the tournament works is that as a typical tournament, the lower seeds fight the higher seeds, but as the tournament progresses, the matches balance out and you start fighting players that have similar results to you. Right now, we have the most unbalanced matches, according to the seeding system, but IHNN versus Marbles is probably one of the more balanced matches that we're going to get out of Round 1, which is interesting. They're going to separate after that. You don't get to fight the same player twice here on the Swiss rounds. Don't worry.
And I want to say, even if like you are fighting someone with a seed that is fairly far apart from you, there has been some surprise. There has been like the lower seed beating the higher seed already happened, because you know it's one run, things can happen, and yeah, you never know what to expect. So
yeah, this is a tournament where a lot of upsets will naturally happen, because you know There are risks involved in playing a harder game for you to try to get a better run, but yeah, you have to be careful. Today we'll start with IHNN versus Marbles. So, and after that we'll have George versus Chicken Butt. What a name.
The XG is important.
Yeah, the XD is very important.
So the match is gonna start fairly soon, in about 1.5 minutes. Well, there will be the intro in between, but we're gonna stop being on commentary, so we have like 1 more minute. Yeah, honestly, very, very excited. I mean, I expect, just from the background and knowing the player, that we are gonna see DDC from IHNN, most likely Hourai, because I've never seen them play anything else on DDC.
But
And
Marbles,
I actually
USD
don't
though.
know. I actually don't know. I expect them to play EOSD, but I'm not even sure of that. So just don't shot type. I have exactly no prediction. We're gonna see. I'm somewhat excited to see.
Yeah, this will be a very interesting match. Probably one of the more interesting matches we'll get out of Swiss round 1 here. 45 seconds to go, almost.
I ran out of things to say. You know, I was kind of rushing during the flight to be like, oh, the timer is going on, and now I'm just waiting. It is very hard to try and maintain a timer to just finish what you said, but I have more things to say. So, yeah. Okay, so we are apparently starting to hear the start of the intro. So yeah, 5 seconds for this intro, and we'll see you back for the start of the match.
Yes, here we go. On the left, we have DDC Hourai from IHNN, and on the right, we have a Marissa, which is Marissa A from Marbles. Marissa A? Really?
I am.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you Marbles? I've never seen Marbles play USD, but he's going for Marissa A straight up. That's a move. It's definitely a move.
So no surprise from IHNN for Hourai. It's a very fair choice. It's not that easy of a shot type, of course, but it's also not Sakuyabi, you know, like.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So it's a reasonable shot to take and try having good runs, because like that,
I've never seen him play, but I do know he likes his shot.
Like the better score is, right, like the higher the base penalty will be, but also like the snowballing effect will be lessened, right, because you have a better shot. So there is value in not taking the hardest shot always, especially if you don't think you can perform well with them.
DDC is a really hard game because you either get the really difficult shots or the really easy shots. So you can't. There is this in an IEN where you can pick a more intermediate shot and adjust to your situation.
I don't think Hourai can qualify as a really easy shot.
Yeah,
He's a
Hourai
very
in this
strong
game is
shot in a hard game.
Like, you have Sakuya A, which is, yeah, but as I see Reimu A, and even like Marissa B are not that terrible.
Marissa B is a really good shot. It's just that she's a normal shot in a crazy game.
Yeah, that's fair.
By the way, it is worth noting that IHNN got a new survival PB with Reimu during the qualifiers. One of his credits was a 3 miss, which I believe was a new PB.
Again,
for him.
Very good. And we have here LNN on stage 1 for marbles, and in this format, every stage counts.
To anyone that truly believed in the one mystery demarcation, first of all, why? Second of all, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that means marbles will get a really strong run. But luckily, the early stages of USD are fairly chill, as long as you don't do anything too crazy.
I mean, you can get...
Yeah, but Marissa A, though, in case you didn't think that USD late game was hard enough.
I mean, mostly actually. Marissa A has a fine rest of the game.
Yes, Marissa A is one of the better shots at everything else in the game, but you do get a much harder late game just in general because of the really hard patchy.
It's fair, but...
Okay, no big surprises so far from either end here. LNN into stage 2 for IHNN, Rainbow DDC.
Which, to be fair, DDC also starts becoming very hard in... Not the start, it's just wait for stage 3.
Yeah, Rainbow has interesting ways of dealing with Kagero, but we're going to see if we're going to see that kind of Jenga coming here from our friend IHNN.
Yeah. I guess we can also talk about the miss penalty because not that much is happening. You can see that DDC has a 0.9 miss penalty per miss, while USD has a 1 point.
One missed penalty, yeah. 1.0.
Which means that for every miss, like if both of them get every miss marbled, we just inch closer and closer to IHNN.
Yeah. Worth noting, the 0.9 miss penalty is a little bigger for Reimu A specifically. As mentioned in chat, the bad shots have only a 0.8 miss penalty in this game. Marbles is going to have a misadvantage for that very low base penalty for a good while, but I believe that when Marbles reaches 6 misses and IHNN reaches 5, they will tie and Marble will lose that advantage. And going forward, if Marbles has one more miss, then IHNN is winning. But if IHNN has the same number of misses as Marbles, then Marbles is going to be winning for a while longer until we get to the high miss counts.
To 15, and if we are both 15 miss.
This is one of the harder LNNs against one of the easier ones. This is like top 7 versus bottom 12 or something.
Nah.
Here we have perfect freeze, the first potential miss spot in the run. Let's see.
Also, I want to mention the second time we see Chiono in this match, because Chiono is in both games, because Chiono is the strongest. But yeah, I do think the Rainbow is somewhat underrated in terms of difficulty.
Oh yeah, we talked about that a lot when making this metric. Like, DDC is still a very difficult and inconsistent game, and I think Reimu A is considered to be pretty strong for, like, getting your first LNN at all, just because of how strong of a shot she is, and how that makes the grind easier.
I mean, it's not Sakuya A, though, you know?
Sakuya A is much stronger, but, you know, Reimu A is also extremely strong, and she's also easier to use.
Like, if we had Rainbow A in a normal game, she would destroy everything.
Yeah.
Like, imagine Rainbow A
destroys everything in this game.
Like, imagine Rainbow A in PCB.
Yeah. Well, stage 3 for Marbles. No big surprises yet. This isn't where the game really begins.
Though, again...
Oh, that was a tricky little dodge by IHNN, but luckily Touhou Knight is not that big of a threat.
Toe-to-toe here, IHNN with Marbles, both having a nice commanding LNN into stage 3. But IHNN has a lot to prove here in the face of Marbles with the much harder shot and a much lower base penalty.
Oh yeah, by the way, as people have brought up, Reimu A does have the ability to duplicate her Gohei if you put in some really fast inputs in certain positions, and we may or may not end up seeing that on the bosses. I have a feeling IHNN is not going to risk that for Kagero, but I bet he will at least try to dupe a Gohei on Ben Ben.
It's actually not that fast of input. To have done it, if you really go as fast as possible, it doesn't work. It's more a precise timing than it is like a very, very fast timing. It's quite fast, and I would recommend you use two fingers for it. But if you want to do a great dupe, don't just spam the button as fast as you can, because it will not work.
That's
here
really
comes Moonlit
wide
K9
swipe
Teeth.
there for marbles on mailing, but now we have Kagero here. Very, very hard. This is really hard. No!
that was a
That's the
horrible
first miss.
line of
IHNN is
bullets.
really far behind. Yeah, it was very bad.
Oh, no, no.
That's a second miss from Kagero mid-boss.
Yeah, that was a disastrous Moonlit K9 Teeth, unfortunately. Like, that first miss, unless, like, the positioning was off, which is possible, I very much understand it considering those bullets, but the second miss was very unfortunate.
The first
Yeah,
one, there
it's
was a
hard.
gap, but it was hard to get. The second one, I honestly didn't see a gap.
It wasn't a really bad position for the first misdirect. And then the second one felt like pure tilt. Marbles! Marbles! No chatting. Game. Play. Lagero is Kagero. Does Kagero have bad ping? Wait, this is very much not over yet.
Yeah, so we are entering mailing. It's not the most difficult boss, but it's very, very possible to get hit.
She has one super threatening, or rather threatening pattern in particular, and a couple of tricky parts, like that third non. Yeah, I wonder if Marbles is going to go for, like, setting up a good position on the third non.
We'll see here. This is where you set it up. Yeah, we have really two important parts playing side by side here at the same time. Really hard to focus.
IHNN taking advantage of the Gohei repositioning while there are chances.
That's a miss from Marbles!
Ooh.
Miss on Yume's Kazura! In a decent spot for non-free, at least. And also you have power cancel, so it wouldn't have mattered.
I'm surprised you
Miss
didn't
right
try.
now doesn't hurt Marbles too much because of the double miss from...
At this point, I'm somewhat
mid-boss.
surprised that you don't go for the power control on book. If you die that late, I feel like it's worth a try.
Power cancel on books mostly doesn't exist.
Oh.
That's a miss here. Wow, Kagero really taking
It's somewhat
lives
done
here.
if you do it properly. It's just hard to do properly.
Good cap on Mailing semi-final here. Mailing final can still also take names. We are on slightly lower rank here. Really bad dodging here from Marbles, right at the middle here. Bad predicts bad gaps. Somewhat impatient, but he does manage to go through. But here we have IHNN on Kagero. Neither play on LNN pace anymore.
This spell that I hate on
really late
Kagero.
there on the move. Nice.
We got past Kagero, which is definitely a huge issue in the round. 3 miss on Kagero. It's honestly not even that bad.
Yeah, free miss on Kagero is tragic, but as
It's
long as he
not
can maintain a very
that
good
bad,
level
all
for the
in
rest of the game, it's very much alive.
Yeah, and Marbles
Kagero-
has yet to see the hardest parts of the OSD.
Yeah, and Kagero is definitely a boss where you can't just die 5 times. It's just
Oh, absolutely.
It's a
He's a
stupid
real
boss.
run ender.
We'll see if Marbles is up to date on their stage 4 routing here. IHNN has a very good stage ahead of him, so
Yeah.
Raimway ideally should not struggle much with this. We're approaching books here from Marbles end.
probably the second
Here we
phase.
go,
Let's
and
see.
it's really bad. Well, it's below average.
Wow.
Oh, that's a miss.
Please
No
don't die
second
twice.
miss,
Please don't
probably.
die twice.
Going for some
Here we go.
raise.
Miss on books.
Nicola.
The gap is starting to shorten here between him and IHNN.
Okay. That was
Nice KO here. That was a pretty hard Koakuma. And we have IHNN on the safe spot here. The safe spot that ironically does not work on hard.
Not the first time, not the last. Not much to say here.
Oh, here's Yatsuhashi. I bet we're going to see a bit of a timeout on this non.
Yep.
Because the stage section happening after her is pretty annoying.
No, that's a speed. Well, wait, actually, no, we're holding on.
Because it's not the hardest non, and that is just...
Sketchy routing here on the laser book's face.
You do want to speed kill this. Oh,
Yeah, this one kind of
bad.
sucks.
It isn't as sketchy
nice
as whatever
KO there.
Tessim was doing last time, at least.
And this is more standard. But I mean, what Tessam did, frankly, looked decently fine.
And we are approaching patchouli, which, as mentioned before, we are Marisa A. It is a fight.
Yeah, let's have some fun.
Patchouli is one of the main reasons why Marisa A still has the lowest base penalty in EOSD. Her
Marbles, you did this section completely wrong!
Oh, you probably should have kept the full power control for...
You're supposed to weaken the middle fairy first. Also, I cannot help but notice the fact that Marble's biggest eye score here says 89 million. 89 million gets you about as far as Sakuya stage 5 mid-boss.
Oh, I think we're about to see an
that
attempt
doesn't
to
seem to bode well for the rest of the run.
Yep. We're trying for the go, and that's the go, yes.
3 miss into Patchouli is very
Nice.
rough.
So
Silky Horn, you're already doing this wrong.
Also, look at
Please,
look
go up
at
and
Ben
offset yourself to the left. Please, not like this.
Like, that is the power of duping. Just to look at that health bar just going down way faster than it should.
If IHNN gets
Oh
through
my
this
god, you
spell-
died on the non-marbles!
Wait, what?
Oh.
No!
Oh god, he's going to die again? Your power is so low here. Wait, you actually have my
careful,
power
Marbles.
somehow?
Oh my gosh, that was so scary. But Marbles knew where to be.
Marbles, you did not practice this Patchouli at all, did you? Here we have Agony Radiance at minimum rank, which shouldn't be too hard, but you still trapped yourself.
Oh, that was a
and you got
horrible
out.
dodge, but Marbles made it.
Wow,
Yeah, you
Marbles,
got it.
no one is this decision making. Oh my god, this is why you have to
But
practice this
IHNN
boss.
takes a depth to double score on a particularly nasty wave.
I
Maybe the
think
positioning could have been better
IHNN has
there.
nothing to worry about at this point. There's still 2 really hard attacks here. And the very ones he sees at Fret.
Taisha?
Yeah, but one more miss for IHNN will make this a tie right now. Let's not forget, we have reached that threshold.
Megalith. Marisa A. Megalith is really good, and you better take advantage of it. You're about to die, right?
Ooh.
So far, that's good.
Wow, nice reading.
No.
Ah, you backed into the bubble, dude.
That was a
7
bubble
miss.
It happened.
Lava Cromlech. This is bad.
but-
You face through the circle bullet, okay. And you
Kinda ran into that one.
continue.
Yeah, continue. It just counts as a miss. It's just unless you
Yeah.
can't continue anymore, in which case it's a DNF.
I did say mind the score because 89 million implies a PB of stage 5 Sakuya mid-boss, which was not a good sign.
And could be low scoring for all I know.
Well, this went from really hard for IHNN to really peaceful.
Again, I
One
wouldn't
fell
call it peaceful. We have Staja coming up.
Marbles is doing this section so wrong. This isn't like a safe spot. This.
Okay, wait, and
No, he swiped all the way from the center to the right. It implies he didn't know where the safe spot
we have
was.
RNA. RNA is not that bad with Rainbow A, but it's still RNA, so...
Okay, we're doing
Marbles
this
has
really
dealt with
good.
the wall
Maybe we'll
fairies.
avoid the final
Oh,
overlap.
okay,
Nicely
sorry.
done, IHNN. Marbles, unfocus on the safe spot, please. Unfocus on the safe spot. Please stop. There
It's
you
a bit
go.
slow. Oh,
You died to the knife!
No! Oh no!
Marbles, you didn't practice this. No wonder it was 89 million. It probably came over to this. 4, 3, 2. There you go. Misdirection. Do you know how to do this?
I hope so. Else we're gonna have 3. It's always very funny to see an unrouted misdirection, but no, this is properly done. I want to think.
There you go, you knew. Up, be careful.
We're approaching both Seija and Sakuya, two of the hardest stage 5 bosses in the series.
Yeah, but IHNN is on a much more friendly pace than he is, than Marbles is. Okay, so we have this freaking on here. Marbles, what are you doing? Video games. Evil in the mirror. We have the famous spell.
So
Nice go,
welcome
hey,
to-
reset.
Good start here for the damage, and Sakuya non-1 for Marbles.
Welcome to. I bet
Nice.
you would
That was
love
actually really nicely
knowing
read.
what keys to press.
And good cap from IHNN.
Okay, non-one. Is,
Oh,
very
Marbles.
nice. Very
Nice.
nice.
Nice. Here we go. This is the much harder one. You can do it, IHNN. While Marbles hopefully doesn't die to this spell. Wow. Nice reading. Great reading there, IHNN.
Wow.
You know,
Nice execution.
I flipped my brain to read like the spell 2, and I went back to Marbles, and I was so confused of why was he at the bottom of the screen.
Non 2.
And Dreambow, which is scary, very scary spell.
Very good, Marbles. And Dreambow. Nicely handled again from IHNN. Expertly done. Other than the really big meltdown on Kagero, only one miss.
I
aside
really
from that.
wouldn't call it a meltdown. It's Kagero, man. Like,
Yeah, I mean, Kagero always calls his meltdown. You could call it an ass princess meltdown TH10, maybe.
Oh no. Ooh. Yeah, I guess that was
Ugh, what the heck?
That was a LNN stage 5, I believe, for IHNN.
And a killing doll now. Yeah, it was stage 5 LNN, I believe.
last
Yeah.
miss was double score.
Nice. Right, all the way to the right here. Just a little left, yes. Way too left. Right, you can finish down then.
No.
What the hell happened on H&N?
Oh no.
Nice
I was too
cap
busy
from-
looking at
from
marbles.
him,
Yeah,
actually.
stage 6 up on a death is unfortunate.
Good
Yeah,
killing
but
doll cap.
9
though.
miss here for Marbles with a nice Sakuya LNN, actually. This is the kind of run he gets a Sakuya LNN after, I guess.
George,
Dead run.
I think you increased the miss on the wrong person.
Yeah, George, I know that he's 5 miss.
Yeah,
IHNN.
yeah, I changed 5, and I'm fairly sure that Marble is 8.
Yeah, I think he's adjusting that. Seija mid-boss! And now Sakuya mid-boss synced!
Oh wait, so marbles is in fact 9 miss, it seems.
Maybe. I don't
No,
remember where the extents are in DOT. And no save spot Meek. Very well done.
Nice.
We love
They're
Meek
both
here.
entering the final boss.
Yep, at around the same time.
It's 10, 20, 40, and then he got the mid-boss life. So he got 4 lives. So yes, this is 9 miss.
Okay.
9 miss.
Anyway, welcome to this non. We don't like this non.
Good.
Welcome to
Nicely
this
done.
spell. We like this spell even less that we like the non.
Yeah, this is the horny path over here. Very
This
hard.
is the hardest thing in the fight, probably.
Definitely, yeah, I feel.
Reasonable.
Good
Getting in
non-1
some
here from
focus
Marbles. YDL can be difficult.
Okay,
Nice cap.
very nice.
Good caps from both players. This is a bad spot, Marbles. This is an even worse spot.
No!
Wow, you deserve that, dude.
Yeah.
You went to the wrong hole twice.
Okay, and on to...
IHNN having a little trouble getting a safe
Yeah.
spot here, but it looks like it's working out. Yeah.
Not the
There we
good-
go,
Yeah,
we got
there
it.
we go. Now that's it.
Now just going for the speed kill.
I mean,
honestly,
might as
fair.
well, you know, like
Here we
there is
go.
no reason
And now
to
we have
want to get
Thousand Needle Mountain. And that's a miss with Thousand Needle Mountain.
Oh, no.
Yeah, at this point, it's starting to be really, really difficult for Marbles to win. Ah!
Oh, no.
not
You
bad.
all pretty
I'm
much
sorry,
TKO.
IHNN.
Really bad read there on the going back to the center.
This
We have
non-
VI here on Marble screen. A lot happening at once.
This non-street power is not good time.
Oh, there's a wall. There's the wall. The brick in the wall. Yes, actually, we went
It was
right past
actually
him.
very fine. No,
Yeah.
IHNN!
Oh, no. IHNN, you haven't won yet. Be careful. Free power. At least the next one is a survival. Nice
Yeah.
bubble stream coming for Marbles.
It's not a great sign because it should grow bigger though. I mean, you are Rainbow, but it's still bad.
I assume IHNN will do good on You Grow Bigger, but you never know. We'll see.
Surely no
You
one
Grow
would,
Bigger and Scarlet Meister.
surely no one would die on You Grow Bigger on an important match.
Not
Wow.
with Feimu.
Wow. Please, Mr. Actus Right. Oh.
And we have Meister same time, which
Oh,
Wow. Completely.
I was
baffled
gonna
there.
say was going well.
Get your cancel Marbles. You didn't. And
Oh, the power was already maxed.
oh, he probably got this completely wrong. What the hell? Where do you get that power?
I
Anyway,
mean, it
You
just
Grow
got the
Bigger.
power too fast.
Just this last one, IHNN.
I mean, there is two spells after that. But...
Good cap. Oh, I need
what
this
is that
last
SG?
wave.
Okay.
The last wave of that spell.
Yeah.
Good Gensokyo so far, but this is the big wave. This is our easiest spell, I honestly feel.
No.
No, not Vermilia. I'm not talking about Gensokyo.
Okay, yeah. Sky Gensokyo, easy spell.
talking about
easy, man.
this-
It's
this Shinbi
What, you
spell.
died to Sky Gensokyo? Now get alive, man. What is this? It depends on how you do it.
Shinbi Final can be very challenging. And that's a Gensokyo cap for a
Yeah.
12 miss.
Crucially,
seems pretty
IHNN has
settled.
gotten the Gohei to go above the bowl, so that'll do more damage when it's right on Shinmi.
Ending blocker.
Yeah.
Locker at the...
Blocker.
IHNN needs to die 5 times, I believe,
Yeah, it's
to
not
lose.
happening. Hey, why would you
well,
say
there's
that,
one.
man? Come on. Very nice.
Well, that's a victory for IHNN then, with
And
his 8 miss.
And
2
a clear,
marbles,
like,
12 miss.
It was an NB. There has been no continues on that one, which is
Yeah, it
always
was
cool.
an actual on B also on IHNN's part. Congratulations. And a Kisume ending blocker. Haha.
bucket.
Bucket. Small bucket.
Bucket.
This is a bucket.
You know,
No.
I'm so used to IN that I'm like, why it's 25 minutes and both run ended. This does not feel correct. I'm used to things taking 30 or more. But yeah, this was this was a match.
Congratulations to our winner, IHNN. Too bad that for him, that means he goes into the harder end of the bracket for the next round.
But winning is good for the round, so I wouldn't say too bad.
Yeah,
Winning
yeah,
is
there are
generally
upsides and
the thing you want to
downsides.
do. And yeah, like that's the thing, right? Like it's especially like for commentating, but like it's the same for viewing. You know, like it's just one match, it's just one run. There is no reset. So like you just come here, you hype yourself. It's 25 minutes, and you're like, and that's done. But the good part is there is another match coming up in about 30 minutes, and even a bit less for the commentators, because. Yeah, like there is a match in that starts at 8 p.m. CST, very soon. So don't leave, or if you leave, come back in 15 minutes. And yeah, I think that that's where we'll head off, unless you have something else to say.
Very good. Well, who is up next? I would wonder.
I mean, I know.
Yeah,
Teacher,
but just
teacher,
the audience
teacher, I
is,
have the answer,
is the
teacher.
audience aware.
We are waiting for the teacher to let us answer. Yeah. The
Don't
teacher
worry
is
about
currently
it.
writing on the whiteboard.
Is IHNN coming in for an interview, actually?
Oh yeah, actually there's that.
Oh.
I did forget about that part. Hello, IHNN.
Hello, IHNN. How do you feel on your DDC Rainway 8 miss?
I did not like that stage 6. That was such a bad stage 6.
Oh.
That is very fair, you know. We did not see the stage 6 opener death, but we didn't
Yeah, I don't
expect
even know
it.
what happened. I just hit one of the blue rings. And
Frankly, it
then
was a
fell
really
2, and
solid
then
stage
fell
4 and
3.
5.
Yes,
What?
Spell 3 is my fault. Because I said something about you dying and you immediately died.
We also
So
said
that-
something like that on the final.
Yeah, that was funny. I
Yeah,
think.
death on the final's fine. I don't mind that too much, aside from the fact that it was just too many misses.
For the record, I said something for you were bigger, but it didn't happen. So there's that.
Also, the Kagero mid spell was so stupid too.
Oh yeah, that was really tragic to see. He really put you far behind.
I
But you had a very
recognized-
nice stage
yeah,
4 and 5
I
to save it.
recognized what was going to happen, but by the time I recognized it, it was too late to actually do anything about the second death.
Yeah, the first misdirect was that killed you was kind of unfortunate. The second one, it felt like you got really distracted by the first one.
No, I just died at a really inconvenient time, so the next wave went straight down, which is the worst thing that can happen on that spell.
Ah.
And then I just didn't get as far to the side before the next wave fired as I thought.
Marbles.
Marble, it's Cliff, it's the same person.
What
Hello.
was your base PB before today?
My what? Oh,
Your
Chrome lag.
your base
It was
PB.
Chrome lag. It was my first time. No, actually, it's my second time playing Marisa A. I really like that shot type, but I was like, hey, I already got Marisa A patchy LNN once. Sure, I can do it again. Clueless. And yeah.
In a tournament setting. But I do agree, Marissa USD very good. But well, okay, what was the plan? Because this is a really hard game with the hardest shot.
I didn't plan to win anyway, but I really enjoyed using Marisa A. She's my favorite shot type in the game. But Ring would be
Yeah,
more comfy,
enough.
but I still like Marisa A more. Damn. Now that the adrenaline is off, like my heart's still beating very fast because from stages 1 to 3 I was playing too safe so that I couldn't get a lost score.
Unfortunately,
power.
score doesn't matter a ton.
Yeah, I
Badly,
know, but
very badly. When is those scoring open? Oh, we can't do metrics for that. Okay.
yeah.
That would be very difficult.
Yeah,
I am not participating in scoring metrics.
On the bright side, at least my passive gameplay at least let me have a lower rank in the USD early game.
Yeah, that lasts so long.
But yeah. So we have the next match. The thing has been written now. We can say it without spoiling. The next and last match of this weekend and this first round of the Swiss thing. I don't know the word. I'm French. Sorry. It will happen again. Is Chicken Butt XD versus George. So yeah, two very good players. Chicken Butt XD probably gonna play SA. George definitely will play USD. I have seen George on not USD I think once in my life.
And it was Moth, right?
Yes, it didn't last long.
You guys might have heard of George somewhere. I don't know.
George, the self-deprecation is my trademark, so you owe me $2 now. You have a 2 minutes, okay? And yeah, so very, very good match. Looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be a thing, but still for you viewer, it's gonna look the exact same. And yeah, do you have Do one of you have something else to add? Or? Perfect. So commentary will start again in, I think, 12 minutes. Maybe a bit more. I don't remember the number. In around 15 minutes.
Yes, more.
Yeah, in about 15 minutes, go get something to drink, to eat if you need. Go to the toilet, do things, stretch, take care of yourself. It's only 2 matches in a row, but still, we have a break. Do use that break. Breaks are good. And yeah, goodbye.
Well, we'll see you there on the next
Bye-bye.
match.
Bye.